TIFU bringing a girl to guys' night. Obligatory didn't happen today but 2.5 years ago. I then, 23 meters, matched with a girl, 21. We'll call her A on the infamous app. I planned on driving to go meet with her in a town about an hour away. This was okay because my boys and I, about 5 of us, planned on having dinner in that same town. I drive to pick up A, and then go to lunch. We hit it off pretty good. The talking is easy, we're laughing and hitting it off okay. Nothing crazy. Dinner comes around. I'm still in the town and we are still together. My boy texts me that they are all at the brewery waiting. I kind of screwed up obviously and texted them, hey, like, is it alright if A comes with us? At first they were like, oh come on man, but screw it, whatever. So I drive over, meet the guys, introduce A, and we start kicking off our guys' dinner. They are also hitting it off with A. All Ofus being military and being addicted to nicotine, I popped in an OL nicotine pouch. She saw the other guys all take out the same nicotine brand and pop one in as well and then asks if she could have one. So I was like, what the heck? I saw her vaping but did warn her that these were stronger. She says yep, that's fine. And I was like, whatever, I'm the sober one anyway. So if she wants to get a little buzz and head high, why not? The guys and I start coking and joking. And their food gets there, so they start eating. A little bit of time goes by when I notice A had gone to the bathroom about 3 times by now. Just being curious, I asked her if everything was okay. She said yes, but I saw that she was legitimately swaying on these little stool seats and could barely keep her bearings. Hey, eyes were pretty glossy and was visibly weak looking. So said, are you sure? Her response was, well, I'm diabetic. And if you didn't know, nicotine lowers your blood sugar, so she was getting this low blood sugar and needed to boost it. So I run up and I asked the bar if they had any grenadine or like soda, and they didn't, which is stupid. But I asked if they had dessert and I asked for some brownies, and I told my buddies, hey, like, I just ordered some food. It'll be here in 10 minutes. Well, 45 minutes later. And still no brownies, and BYB this time, A is big struggling. My 2 buddies ran across the street to the 7-Eleven and grabbed as many candies as they could and ran back and just dropped them on the table, and she started popping in the candies and she was obviously better, but it was insane. Now if you thought that was all, you'd be wrong. On the way home we are getting to know each other, asking the typical 20 Qs, and she hits me with the, I used to be in a cult in Canada. Teehee. I was flabbergasted, but she continues and said, my parents pretty much arranged my marriage, and when I were to have kids, A was still married and had 2 kids. But going through a divorce, her kids and husband were in California and she was in the state I was in. For the meantime, I was too close to home to turn around and drive her about an hour and 45 minutes back. So I just brought her home and then woke up the next morning and drove all the way back. TLDR. I brought diabetic married woman with kids who used to be in a cult to guys' night and gave her nicotine, which lowered her blood sugar. Let me guess, you still had sex with her? Never been to a bar that did not have soda. If this is not some script for some sitcom episode, Ima be mad. This was just one turn after the other. As a diabetic myself, this girl is incredibly stupid to not bring her own sugar or arrange something herself when she feels a low blood sugar coming up, but most importantly not communicating that she has diabetes. FYI, one of the best things to give a diabetic with low sugar is OJ. The idea a bar doesn't have any sugary beverages is mind-blowing to me. No fruit juice, no syrups, nothing? Wild. Lol. When I got to my first duty station, they celebrated my arrival via house party. One of the dudes who later became my NCO Asked for a dip. He was multiple whiskeys deep. He said he used to dip all the time. I gave him some. He proceeded to take a pinch and just popped it in his mouth like popcorn. He did not have a good time, and I will forever hear the sound of him gagging while everyone else is dying of laughter. I'm 110% sure this story is made up. Nicotine doesn't lower your blood sugar. Your immediate thought should have been to go to the gas station instead of waiting even 10 minutes. The people involved were smart enough to know it was a fairly serious problem but dumb enough to wait 10 minutes instead of walk across the street. Interesting. The cigarette didn't do that to her. It sounds like she took insulin in the bathroom, went hypoglycemic, and then lied about it. If she's going low like that, she's probably on pens. Manual injections instead of a pump. Automated. Most likely home girl overshot her blood sugar. Good to know you had solid wingmen, and they didn't try to cock block you. These guys are solid friends forever. As all us vets have. What was the cult? Great story and nicely written. Gotta see it through, my boy. But nicotine doesn't do that. That is great, LMAO. WTF? Did I just read? IDK what it is about Tinder dates 45 minutes away, but every time I've gone on one the girl has been in a cult. Sounds like a great night out. Telling me the bar doesn't have Coke? What if somebody ordered rum and Coke? Or whiskey Coke? They got no sweet mixers at all? I'm calling Cap.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Aircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.